together. There's a bit of line width happening there. We've got these lines, which are actually seams. So we can actually put a dashed line effect on there, and it's in your stroke palette. If you can't see the options on your stroke palette, or if your stroke palette isn't there, it's in Window and Stroke. When it comes in up, it may not have the options, so you may have to click on this little menu and show options. And you've got these options down here. You can tick dashed line. Let's just zoom in, see what's happening there. So we've got a dashed line, but it's too long. It's on 12 point. Let's change it to about 4 point. And let's change the gap to, well, we could have the same, or let's try 3 points. Okay, and it will repeat that. I can keep going and have different lengths, but that looks about right to me. Okay, let's just deselect so we can see it without the red line there. Okay, really good. And obviously this one wants to be the same, so dashed line, and it's remembered my settings from the other time. The other thing that I wanted to show you, which is kind of a zigzag line, which I'm reliably informed by Alice you wouldn't generally see on the outside of clothing, but you may wish to create like an overlocker kind of zigzag line. With your line, just have your line selected. I'm just going to take the dash off it. Let's just make it a bit thicker so you can see what I'm doing. And you have an effect, which is here in Effect and Distort and Transform. And Emily and Alice, were you aware that this is here? So you go to Effect and Distort and Transform and Zigzag. You have these options. You can change the size. You can change the ridges per whatever. You can also make it smooth or corner. So you can add that feature. It might be a patterned feature. It might not actually be a seam. You know, you might actually create some patterns with that. Okay, just really useful little technique.